So they're terrorizing me on this subway. I normally come here and get food, and before I could make it there, they lock up the elevator. And it's hard for me to carry my luggage up the staircase because, my back is bad. When the police beating me up and stealing my green card in 2019 and locking me up in the cycle. So they're obstructing my movement. They will lock up the elevator if I get on the elevator, and they're hiring black Americans to taunt me in the subway. So this is what is going on. Even their governor said the police should be arresting people and feigning mental illness on them. Because this is what they do. The police are not psychiatrists, and they just make up fun of us foreigners. My mother's boys did the same thing in 2015. They followed my mother to the hospital, but she was getting treated for heart disease. Even though my mother told them not to come, and they found out my mother didn't even know how they found out the hospital she was in, Bellevue Hospital, and went there because my mother said they always cause a problem for her everywhere, and lied on my mother that she was crazy. The adults were born in America, so they speak American English. My mother was born in Nigeria, so she doesn't speak American English, and they lied on my mother and got my mother killed. So I believe this the authorities here saw how easy it was to kill my mother, and so they've been inciting people to attack me. This governor says she supports people. The police should be arresting homeless and feigning mental illness on us because that's what they do. They did it to me in 2019, feign mental illness on me, arrested me, and this the head of the MTA CEO John Lieber said, he knows how to catch maniacs, and the other people need to do away with these people so they don't return back anymore. So I believe they're ordering an assassination of people like me. Because, in 2019, a friend mental illness on me, I was locked up, and they diagnosed me with mania. Even I'm not crazy, So, and that General Lieber has been boasting that he knows how to catch me in mania. And they were taunting me in that 2019. Trump was president, and they just put a travel ban on Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. And, and that was the cue they needed. That, it's an all-out war on Africans like me. They would taunt me when I tried to use the women's bathroom. They said the MTO workers, they were sending black American MTO workers to tell me I can't use the women's bathroom anymore, as an African transsexual, and they eventually got the police to arrest me, and they took me to the psych ward, stole my green card. Since then, I don't have a green card anymore. So I'm really suffering. If I need to go use the bathroom upstairs, I can't make it upstairs. So, So this General Lieber, Attorney General Lita James, you have to get him arrested. He's the head of the CEO of MTA. He's a white guy, and he's using the subway service to abuse Africans like me. I've been making reports about this subway for many, many years. That the bathrooms they used to use are unsanitary, and now they reduced my bathroom hours. They used to leave the bathroom open 24 hours. Now they only open it in the daytime between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. And they still give me stress, deny me access to the bathroom. You can't use someone's biological function against them. This is very low grade level of them. A lot of them are mannerless, and the ones that are mannerless, they're becoming very homicidal, whereby they threatened me and they even sent people to me that we're going to make you commit suicide in this country. So I'm very afraid for my life. I hope they don't kill me and claim it was suicide. And they keep bringing a Spanish guy into the train around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. He comes from Standard Fair. I think he goes to work. I don't know if he's a serial killer or whatever, but it comes around me, whatever train it will come around me and start using curse, but like wants to engage me in a fight. And maybe, I don't know, I don't know why he's always acting very provocative. He will come to whatever train I'm on. So I'm being stalked, on this our train. So Lolita James, please, you have to do something because your country is going to get a bad name. It's going to get a bad name because the despotism and all this Hitler tactics needs to stop. I know Elon Musk was doing this as soon as he took over, and this Trump said it's going to be putting people in Guantanamo prison. I did make sure I don't get any money in this country. My mother was killed. Every government that was trying to help me was killed. Only his family got money. So I believe the authorities are aware. I filed a complaint with the Homeland Security. They didn't get back to me. The police arrested me, took my green card. I need my green card to be reissued. So they said Trump says they're going to be arresting people that can't prove their status and move them to Guantanamo Bay. So I believe they think as an African they can treat me of justice, but I'm going to keep putting this online to let the world know that this country is creating a bad image for itself. And like Zimbabwe, Mugabe, that said he was going to take on the whole world and nobody can tell him nothing until the world canceled his currency and the foreign aid stopped and his currency crashed. And they said, unfortunately, he had to die of high blood pressure stroke. So please be careful of people that roar like a lion and abuse human rights, because when the world start taking action to protect themselves and start issuing sanctions and start banning currencies, so please, Lisa James, you have to put this in check. I think some of these people are illiterate. They don't know how the international community works. They think it's a one-way street. They can abuse immigrants and the world can do nothing to them. They do, So the elevator is working. They're just menacing me. The elevator is working. So they're just menacing me. Yeah, so I'm scared to even use it because I may not be able to return back on it. So it's like they just want to trick me out of the subway. And so because they have a sign. So so please this is so they're lying, that's out of service, it's not out of service. So they put this in Lisa James, this is fraud, for them to be lying. Or whatever is going on. They're just playing games with me or whatever. Whatever is going on, but it's just suspicious. It's just suspicious. That anytime they create trouble with me like this, everything will start going out of service. Yesterday, a black American male was taunting me. He was an MTA worker. So he doesn't want me in their neighborhood. So they try to provoke me. They said they want to. They've also been sending people to me that they're going to kill me like Jordan Neely. Jordan Neely was a black American male. He was angry, lost his mother at a young age. By the time my mother died, I was already 32. So I'm not young. I'm not, my mother was already older now. She was already in her 60s, but nobody should be killed. Like our daughters killed her. So I'm not that, I'm not angry because my mother is dead. I just don't like the injustice going on in this country where I'm being abused. My mother's daughters killed her. Jordan Lily's case is different. He said he lost his mother at a very young age. And because of that, he resorted to doing drugs. I said, white guy snuck behind him when they saw him angry and took him there, then a pen. So they said that's what they want to kill me at. So no, the cases are different. I don't have any mental illness. So tell these people to stop, taunt him as an African and trying to revenge all these black Americans or wherever some of them are that believe they can kill an African in hatred of, to further xenophobia. So this is what is going on.